Hey guys, so today we're taking a look at Mini DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku 55% level 1 links. We'll go through his kit, then we'll jump into an event, and this guy should be pretty dominant. Alright, leader skill, we have Demonic Power or Pure Saiyan, 200% HP, 170% to stats with 3 ki, and then the additional stat buff is for Dragon Ball Seekers, Time Travelers, or Bond of Parent and Child. Super attack is the Explosive Dragon Cannon, raise attack and defense for 4 turns, causes immense damage. Passive. So he does have an entrance animation when there's another demonic power category on the team, when there's 5 or more super class allies on the team. So pretty easy to get. I mean, one other demonic power category character is not that difficult to do. And then he gets 150% attack and defense and launches an additional super attack, which is a permanent effect. And then he's got guard for 5 turns. Then his basic effects, we have 2 ki, 250% attack and defense. He gets 44% chance of performing a crit, dodging, and damage reduction. When activating the active skill or when attacking with 12 or more ki, he's getting 200% multiplicative attack and defense. Demonic Power or Dragon Ball Seekers category allies attack plus 40% and defense plus 20% for 2 turns. That is a multiple turn support buff. Very powerful. So it makes running 2 of this guy pretty enticing. Starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle, he gets a permanent 300% attack buff. And then he gets 200% attack and does a guaranteed crit when activating the active skill or when attacking with 12 or more ki. That's a 1-turn only effect. So they really want you to use the active skill on turn 4. When receiving a Ki Blast super attack, he, for once only, guaranteed nullifies and counters. And then after that, he's got a 70% chance of nullifying and countering. Active skill is the Kamehameha, which you can use just turn 4, which of course is meant to line up with that turn 4 part of the passive. This massively raised attack temporarily causes ultimate damage to enemy. His links, this is the first time we're seeing a DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku in-game, so it's nice to just be able to confirm what his links are now. Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, Saiyan Roar, which he did get, which we were expecting. Shocking Speed, Saiyan Warrior Race, Kamehameha, and Fierce Battle. So pretty good link set, and then here are his categories. We're going to run the Caulifla and Kale Pure Saiyan Red Zone stage here. We did actually just get a new Red Zone event. I think it's just called the DAIMA Red Zone event, but it's basically just the Tamagamis. We currently have stage 1 out against Tamagami 3. I'll probably just record that one after I do this. But we'll see how difficult that's going to be. It could be a nice showcase stage, but I think this Kale and Caulifla fight is a pretty decent showcase stage as well. We're running Goku's own team. We have the GT Super Saiyan 3 into Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We have the Blues. We of course have Piccolo on the team, who should be really good as a support character, and Glorio, and then the Super Saiyan 4s. The one issue here, I guess we can just talk about this as we go in. The one issue here is Glorio and Piccolo together could be a little bit strange because they both want to be in slot 3. So if they do end up on a rotation together, we are going to need to kind of manage that. Are they on the rotation together? Yeah, okay, figures. Well, actually, no, they're not. Glorio's, no, he's not. So it's going to end up, they're going to end up on a rotation together on turn 4, though. So we'll have to deal with that when we get there. All right, let's make sure this is not skipped, and away we go. Rotations actually look pretty decent, though. All right. So the one thing about this Goku is he is not really a slot 1 character. That battle motion looks really nice. He's not really a slot 1 character because he gets 200% multiplicative stats when he attacks, which means he's getting the majority of his defense when he attacks. So I don't really want to use him in slot 1 here, but I guess we might as well try and just put him there for the first turn. I mean, this enemy doesn't hit that hard right away, and this guy's not really a slot 1 character either. So we can do this. We're also getting the extra damage, or the extra defensive support from this guy as well. I guess we could... I want to set this orb field up. The orbs are actually pretty bad. Guess we do this. Yeah. And then Gloria's going to give a little bit of ki, but this is not ideal. Alright. Okay, no immediate super is really good. 21 million is pretty solid. Turn 1, this is without his extra attack buff from being on turn 4. 55% level 1 links. Okay, and then here's the guaranteed additional super. Unfortunately, cannot do a third super at 55% because it's a tech character. But I'll take that. Alright, and then Gloria just has to kind of hold it down in slot 3. Gloria, once you get into like these really tough fights, like the GDC special battle fights, especially if you're going into like the Goku Black and Zamasu fight who lock, Gloria could be a bit of a... it could be a bit dangerous to run Gloria. He could be... he could get locked, he could get killed, you know, it gets locked in slot 1, it's just not very good, so... you gotta be a little careful with him, but I think on just like a normal build against a fight like this, he should be still pretty effective. Alright, let me just refamiliarize myself with Piccolo. So he wants to be... Actually, I could just put him in slot 3 here, right? There's no reason not to put him in slot 3 right now. To avoid having him on the same rotation as Glorio. Because he's got a 90% chance to dodge turn 1, and then the second turn that he's on the field, he gets 100% chance to dodge if he's in slot 3. Yeah, so we're just going to keep things exactly the way they are here. By the way, DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku next to this character after this character supers, this guy's defense is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Now, let's do this. So we have 443,000 defense. The friend is also 55%. Very low link levels. Yeah, so it's like he's barely link leveled him. Oh, I actually missed a super with Piccolo. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Piccolo's going to dodge anyway. Piccolo supering doesn't really matter. This character, I feel like I've said this every single time I've like used this character almost, but like this character giving that 60% defensive support on the 18 key super tech effect for the rest of the rotation is insane. It is so crazy. All right, let's see what Goku has here. 23. Remember, Piccolo is giving, what is it, like 70% support to this guy? It's really crazy. And then we're going to have another super guaranteed. Yep. Oh, we get that. Wow, we get the counter. Yeah, I forgot these guys do a key super, key blast super. Okay, so I mean, this should hit decently hard. Yeah, wasn't that great. Didn't crit. That was the 44% chance to crit from the passive. Okay, so we didn't kill, which actually is fine. Once we get to the turn 4, we'll be in a new phase, so we can use the active skill with Goku, and we can have all the juice with it to back it up, and the full HP health bar on the enemy to kind of see what he's got. All right. The question is, yeah, you can see his defense is a lot higher here. This is because of the super deck effect. It's the 4-turn raise. We could either leave the tag, I was called the tag force. We could leave the physical Super Saiyan 4s here. I feel like the best play here is to leave them here, and the main reason why is because I want to at least get some stacks with them here. If we do this, we're going to be on turn 6 with no stacks for the physical 4s, and I feel like that is a terrible, terrible idea. So I'm going to actually do this, leave them in slot 1, this should be alright. I would love to at least get 2 stacks with them. I mean, if we can get 3, that would be good. But I think they're probably just going to do too much damage here. We'll see. 13, maybe not. We'll see. I want them to not crit, like, don't do anything, essentially. Okay, wow, yeah, that's good. They're not doing much damage, which is perfect. Just want to get as many stacks out of them as possible. Squeeze as many stacks as we can out of them this turn. Perfect. Yeah, I forgot how tanky this boss was in phase 1. But next turn, we're going to start to see the explosive power from DAIMA Goku, because we are going to be able to use his active skill with Glorio support up. Actually, we're not going to have Glorio support up when we use the active, because we have to actually get key with him, right? Okay, really, really nice turn for the tag. You know what? I'll just call him the tag force forever. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to correct myself anymore. Really nice turn by the tag force there. All right. There is something I do want to just quickly check, actually. So there's the active. You really do want to use this active right away. The reason why is because you only have this 200% attack buff up one turn, right? The attack plus 200% forms a critical hit when activating the active skill. That's only for the fourth turn, because there's a little like exclamation point and a 1 there. So okay, so the thing I wanted to check here, when activating the active skill or when attacking with 12 or more ki, yes. So he gives the support when he uses the active skill. So if we use the active skill here, let me just quickly check something. Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm understanding this correctly. Demonic Power or Dragon Ball Seekers. So take note of Glorio's defense stat. Glorio has 215,000 defense here. Let's just pop the active skill with Goku, and just we'll refer back to there and see what Glorio's stats look like after we've popped this. All right, a lot of damage, 75 million damage. So yeah, Glorio, you can see his defense went up. That is not going to affect the blues, because the blues are not on Dragon Ball Seekers or Demonic Power. So you can't really see that there. But yeah, look at his defense too, 1.5 million for Goku. That's his true defense once he's done his active skill or his super attack. So, all right, I think we'll just leave things like this. We're not going to be able to actually see what the post Glorio support stat spread is going to look like for Goku in terms of his defense here, but it's going to go up even more once we get key with Glorio. I'm just going to get this physical orb here. All right, let's go. And then don't forget, we're going to get even more defense once Goku supers, because he has the 60% support from the super attack effect. So yeah, DAIMA Goku in slot 2 is pretty much invincible here. $50 million. 50. Guaranteed crit. Yep. He's got another one guaranteed as well. I mean, it is important to note that the next turn he will have a lower number, because he's not going to have that 1 turn buff, because it's only for 1 turn. But this turn 4 is extremely powerful with the active skill pop for this Goku. Just a lot of damage on this turn. So it's a pretty good turn for him. The only downside, I guess, technically, is because it is only for 1 turn, if you end up in like a weird scenario where the boss only has like a sliver of health left or something like that, you could end up wasting it pretty easily. We're going to see this next turn, actually, when we are still fighting this boss and they have like 1 health bar left or something. Goku is, you know, he's going to have his 1 turn guaranteed crit and attack buff, but we're not really going to be able to take advantage of it because the boss is only going to have like 0 HP. Like, look, they only have 1 health bar left. So that is just something to remember. This is a really good turn, by the way, because we have Piccolo support and we have Glorio support here. Yeah, this kind of sucks that we're essentially wasting this. 200% attack and guaranteed crit. I guess technically if the physical Super Saiyan 4s kill here, that won't actually activate. Because Goku has to attack for that to activate, so we could actually save this if the physical 4s were to kill here, which I don't think they would. Unless I transform into Gogeta, which I don't think is the correct play here. It would be nice if they did, just so we can get, like, save that, though. Yeah, I have to do this. Don't think... We're not gonna... Okay, well, I guess we could do this. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, I would love if the 4 is killed here. Okay, they took decent damage there. Are we just dead to this? It'd be funny if they just died to this. Wow, they just straight up died. Okay, well. Well, I don't remember if that phase super is in slot 1 every single time. Like, I think they do probably, because they did it 2 turns in a row. All right, I guess we'll jump. I was being a little bit greedy there because I wanted to save the active, but to be fair, there wasn't really anything else we could have done there because DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku is not a slot 1 character either. So. All right, so we're coming back in against the second phase here. Unfortunately, I was not able to get a ton of stacks for the physical 4s, but the good thing about this is we could pop this and then we can put him in slot 1 afterwards because he's going to have his full defense active. So let's go ahead and just do this. Okay, good damage. We'll put him in slot 1. He is not missing any links. Yeah, because Piccolo doesn't have either of those. And then, I mean, based off of what happened, yeah, look at that, 2.4 million defense. This is with Gloria support and Piccolo support. This is a really good rotation for DAIMA Goku. Kale and Caulifla, I mean, it looks like they just super in slot 1 every time in this phase. Hopefully that's actually accurate. Let's do this. I mean, I really don't want to transform the 4. If the 4s die here, I'm probably just going to take them off. I don't know. This is their weak turn, their second turn. Okay, yeah, those look like they always super right away. Unfortunately, they do seal, so we're going to get sealed here, but Goku should tank this. Actually, he took a little damage. Okay. And they do crit, which is kind of annoying. All right, I'm hoping that these guys are fine against normals. You would like to think that they would be. And the next turn we have the other... Well, actually, we have... We have Super Saiyan 4 Goku's active skill. The grade 8 next turn, right? Okay, they're fine. Yeah, nice. And then Piccolo should be fine. He's got 100% dodge here. This is the second turn. Okay, cool. We can start getting the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku support up here now. I'll probably skip some of these animations. You guys have seen these 1,000 times now. Yeah, let's just do this. This. And then this. Okay, this is gonna... Yeah, okay, look at they always do super right away. This is gonna get rid of their super. I don't think we're gonna have the luxury of being able to save DAIMA Goku's buff. Don't think so. Alright, let's skip this. Alright, We are back. Oh, wow. Actually, not even attacking right away. I definitely want to do this. There's no way this guy... Is Super Saiyan 4 Goku gonna die here? Can you imagine? There's no way, right? With Glorio support next to this guy? I mean, no GT kind of hurts. What is this, 20%? 10% defense. That's not horrible. Like, I want to do... We should do this. Yeah, I'm actually gonna save the active skill, but I'm gonna still attack with this guy. I mean, it doesn't really matter what we do. They can't super anyway. There's no way this guy takes damage from normals, right? It's actually impossible. We should be fine. We should be fine. Give me that support. 47 is pretty nice for this guy. Okay, good. I kind of worried that he would kill, which he's not going to. All right, we should get a big number here from DAIMA. Big number. What are we looking at? 65 million. Kind of is bad that we're not going to be able to. Yeah, this is why I wanted to put the GT Super Saiyan 4 in slot 1, because I wanted to make sure that we at least got attacks in with him before the boss died. The only problem with this is DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku did so much damage that we weren't able to get multiple supers in, so we weren't able to get multiple stacks up. Remember, he has a 4-turn stack with his super attack effect. So. Okay, here we are. This phase is pretty tough. We do want to make sure that we kill... I think it was Kali... No, I think it was... We want to kill Kale first, I believe, is what we want to do here. This is definitely a time to fuse with Gogeta. I also probably want to pop this. We can start playing these animations. These are big boy animations now. 169... He actually gets extra links with Goku, huh? So he's at 1.69 versus 1.6, the same. He's just missing out on legendary power, huh? That's fine, we can just do this. Okay, I'm gonna target Kale. Let's try and just get Kale out of here as fast as possible. All right, where are you supering? End. Okay, nice try. Yeah, we just leave things like this. We just hard focus Kale here. Next turn is a big turn. That is a big boy turn. Remember, we have LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku's support up here. I'm going to save those int spheres for Gogeta. Give him these. Yeah, let's just do this. This is better. Yeah. Next turn is going to be crazy. All right, 55 for this Goku. Remember, Glorio is still affecting the rotation with his support. If you really want to kind of play it like a little dangerous, you could also run the Int DAIMA Goku, the Super Saiyan one, and just get like tons and tons and tons of attack support across the team, and that really affects the damage of these active skills. All right, 44 million for this guy. We got one more here. 46. Nice crit. All right. Let me break the action of this so we can't use super. Actually, no, sorry, Khalif was supering. Right? Yeah, Khalif was supering, which is fine. Can't take damage anyway. We did actually fail the counter, but it's fine. We can't take damage from this. All right, this turn is massive. So before we even do anything, 638,000 defense. I could target Caulifla with this active skill. It would do more damage against Caulifla because Caulifla is AGL. I think the right play is to just target Kale. I think just making sure that Kale gets out of here is our priority right now. So I'm gonna do this. We already watched this a few times. Let's just get the 9999 on the screen. Oh wow, that wasn't even close, huh? Oh yeah, no, you know what that is? That's because we don't have this. We don't have this for this. That's the reason why I was talking about like potentially wanting to save this for this turn. This really makes a huge difference. Like that, with this up, that would have easily been max damage or max display damage. 99999. We have 1.8 million defense. Don't forget, we also have the extra damage reduction support and defense support from LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. The only thing to note is we don't have guard right now because guard is only for 5 turns. Regardless, we're gonna have to put this guy in slot 1 because we have no other choice. He's gonna have to go in slot 1. So here we go. I mean, Caulifla just supered, so I don't think she's gonna super. Kale could super. I've seen it where the second turn of this phase, Kale supered before. We'll see. I think if Kale supers right away, we probably die, even through the damage reduction stuff. But if we had guard up, I think we'd have at least a solid chance of living this, but it's tough without guard up. So we'll focus Kale. We will focus Kale. If we die here, I'll probably just end the video because we've pretty much seen what this guy can do. He's a pretty basic character, to be honest, but I do think he's very good. It's kind of just his team is less optimal than a lot of these other really powerful teams, like Omega's team, for example, which is insane. All right, let's go. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, we also do have the chance to dodge as well. 44% chance to dodge. Wow, we're dodging everything. Okay, Kale did not super. 41 million. Maybe give me a crit, maybe. 43. Remember, this is without the 200% attack buff. Damn, no crit. Okay, she didn't super nice, so she's definitely gonna die here. 50 million from this guy, plus is a guaranteed. Yeah, she's dead. She's dead. Should be dead. So we got another super after this too. Please kill her. I mean, this confirms that targeting Kel with that active skill is the right choice. Please get her out of here. Wow, she actually lived that. That's crazy. Okay, we're looking really good now, though. We are looking very good. Nice damage from Piccolo. Very good. All right. We still have... Oh, we got... Whoa, okay. Actually, Glorio's active skill is going to help here. Glorio is going to be able to attack break that first attack. which normally probably isn't going to be super scary regardless, because this character is probably going to dodge. But if, for example, this character doesn't dodge, and we get unlucky with that 80% dodge in slot 1 and Khalifa connects, this character could be in trouble. Even though they are, no, actually, no, because they're still guarding, right? From the Father-Son Gallic gun active. Anyway, let's go. I really like this active skill, so I'm going to play this. It's actually not bad damage for that. That active skill usually doesn't do very much damage. Okay. Should be a really good turn for Goku, everything except for Saiyan Roar. Let's go. I guess the only thing that can happen here that is bad is if Glorio like doesn't dodge that last attack and it's a super. He's already got 1,000,000 defense. Okay. Remember, we're going to get more defense from this Goku supering here. 58. 58. Go ahead, super. See what happens. Pretty sure this Goku tanks a super for nothing. Even if he doesn't dodge. Because we have the guard up. Yeah, especially if we triple super. This character's just... like, he's too good. I think they made him too good. All right, DAIMA Goku, 41. Yeah, so we're seeing a consistent like 40 to 43 million attack stat for this guy after that 4th turn. Obviously, on the 4th turn specifically, he has a much higher number just because he's got the 1 turn 200% attack buff. So, yeah, he's looking good. He's looking good, but don't forget he's supporting the whole team as well, right? It's not just, oh, his individual numbers are really good. It's also the 2-turn support. So we have just so much 2-turn support up across this whole team. We have Glorio's 2-turn support. We have both the DAIMA Goku's 2-turn support. We have LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku's 2-turn support. So there's just so much of that across this team. And again, like I said, if you want to be adventurous, you can put that into Super Saiyan DAIMA Goku on the team too. Glorio's numbers are actually looking pretty solid. 32 million. This crit it'll do damage. And oh wow, she actually did. Please dodge this. Okay, I was gonna say, dude, there's no way. Good. Yeah, he didn't have to crit to do damage there. Wow, we can't even use Gogeta's active, but we see where the super is. Okay, I mean, this is a good opportunity to just have Goku sit in slot 2. This is I think it's a guarantee. I don't think we ever got this Goku's counter. So this should be a guaranteed counter. I'm going to obviously put Gogeta in slot 1, give a lot of Rainbow Orbs and 9 orbs in total, so he should be looking good. And then, yeah, I'm just going to leave him here. We should counter this, because this is a Ki Blast, I believe, based off of the animation we just saw. Let's go. It's a Dokkan attack? Okay, I'm actually not even going to press anything. Because I don't want to kill, I want to actually see this. Oh. That's the first time I'm actually hearing that from the update. the Goku voice on the Dokkan attack. All right, Goku, let's go. And Gogeta just wants to end this. Yeah, it's pretty consistent, but it's pretty free. Just like these 40+ million attack stats. I think what I'm going to do for this guy's skill orbs, by the way, because he has his own skill orbs, is I might just go full attack. I'm just the attack guy. I think you could definitely opt to go defense if you want. Give him dodge, give him raw defense. I think I'm just going to go attack. I just want to see big numbers, man. All right, we'll counter this. Let's see how much this does. A crit would be cool here. 44% chance to crit. We don't get it. So 25 million, pretty good. If that counter happens on the turn 4, where you have the big buff, that could that could hit like 60, 70. I could see it hitting like 80 million damage potentially. All right, well, there we go. You know, we had a bit of a hiccup in the beginning where we got the physical Super, because that was an awkward term. We had the physical Super Saiyan 4s. I think it was Piccolo, and then it was Tech Goku. Tech Goku, we couldn't have really put him in slot 1 because we didn't have his active skill up to get him the defense, but yeah, the physical 4s got just hit for 1 million by that super, but other than that, pretty smooth, even though I think this team needs a little help. And this fight is no joke. They hit pretty hard, this Count Caulifla, so let me know what you guys think of 55% level 1 links, Tech, Mini, Daima, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It's a lot of descriptors in the name. Seems good. I think they did a good job with this character. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.